Where we last played, I think we have one more homicide case, because I'm pretty sure there's 5 cases in every, like, section of the game, and I think there's 4 sections in the game. The studio secretary murder. Alright, let's watch and see what happens. Guys, I have bad news. I think this lady's about to get murdered. It's always a pipe.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year.
Good morning, Aether's Blade.
Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor.
How are you doing?
Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then
What's
get
up,
out to
Joel?
the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue.
Love the emotes, Joel.
Have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Alright, so we have a new murder victim.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
We have to investigate Globe Loan and Jewelry. I almost said Leon. And then we have to investigate a murder body. It's another big day, huh? We'll go to the pawnbroker first. Deirdre Miller. Here's a case we did,
admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's ground. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
How's
He always
Tekken 8?
maintained he was set up.
Seems like a lot of people are actually playing it. Ooh, guys, we already got a street crime. It's a good start to the Monday. We got so much crime that we can stop. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't hit anybody or hit anything. We're gonna get through this mission without $0 in damage. I already like it better than Mortal Kombat 1. The big three fighting games of Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat. I feel like Mortal Kombat's probably the loose end out of it, you know what I mean? Hey, Cujo. Cujo Uwu. The new name has dropped. Good morning. Congrats on the new name. But Mortal Kombat 1 will have Homelander in it.
Any Central units, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is Car 11 King. Go ahead with further.
11 King, 2459 suspects cited in the vicinity.
Alright, we got it.
Those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. Stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, look at that. They're doing something stupid. Alright, so this time we might have to disregard what I said earlier.
You gotta get me closer.
I'm trying, man.
I'm trying to shoot out his tire.
Do it already.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying. Dude, how am I supposed to keep up with this guy? Do you see these moves that he's doing? This dude is an unreal driver. He just caused an accident.
Clean this asshole out the road.
I haven't hit a single car yet, or person. I have taken down a phone line.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That was easy. What's the cameo systems also? I think that's the thing they tried to sell the most.
Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Respond to 20 street crime cases. Hey, I got an achievement called Johnny on the Spot. Okay, back to the pawnbroker. I'm gonna do nice, clean driving. Make sure we wait for our turn, wait for our turn. Nice and clean driving today. Nice and clean, so we're gonna be here for a while. What's up, Lodima? Good morning. Hopefully buying a car wasn't horrible. What the fuck is that guy doing? I may be doing some clean driving, but these guys ain't. Jesus Christ, this city's filled with maniacs. It's like the real LA. Maniacs, perverts, you name it. LA has it all. But every city ever has it all, so.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2.
No! I destroyed part of the city. My perfect record. No! I think I'm going with a Toyota Venza Limited. I don't know cars too much, but hell yeah. I hope it has good gas mileage, that's what I'll say. Because I don't know cars. Okay, but I don't need to hit any of them. Oh my god. A not plug-in hybrid. It charges while you drive it, so it's a crossover SUV with 40 miles per gallon. It charges while you drive it? Too much traffic on that one.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2.
Your girlfriend got a car about 2 weeks ago, broke down on her first time driving it. It's been back at the shop ever since. Sounds like Momo luck.
Damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again. That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Oh my god!
Give it up, LAPD!
Hurry! You can still catch him.
Holy shit! The sleepy run. Look at that shot. Shot him in the thigh. He ain't dead. He's fine. I'm not giving him a warning shot. He shot a guy in the face. The one time I had a car, The one car that I owned when I drove and had a car, I had a Nissan Sentra, which was a pretty good car. It was a 2012 Nissan Sentra. Alright, more street crime dead. Not dead. I shot him twice in the leg. If that kills you, then, well, sorry. You were meant to die if you get shot in the leg twice. You're done for. Goodbye, Random Joe. Also, I thought the Suicide Squad early access goes live tomorrow, but apparently it went live today for some people. And there was a bug where when they started the game up for the first time, the game was already fully complete. So it's Suicide Squad is starting off very well. Do what? I wish I could do a Master Mold deck, but I'm lacking Ronin. What's up, Throw to the World? Good morning. So there's people that started Suicide Squad and their game was already done. I bought the early access for it, but I think it comes out tomorrow. What the fuck are these guys doing? Listen, if you're going across the street in a crosswalk that doesn't exist and just going because there's no cars coming, just do a little jog. You never know when a car's gonna come speeding down. You loaded up the game and beat it? Couldn't be me. No, I didn't load up the game because mine says it's not available yet. But apparently people loaded the game up and it was already done. So, that's a good start for Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. A game that people are already super lukewarm about. De Nouveau? Who the hell's De Nouveau? What the hell is De Nouveau? Also, Throat, I hope you're doing good this morning. Happy Monday. We're almost in February. Which means we're 1/12 of the way done with this year already. Doesn't that feel weird? Next thing you know, it's going to be 2025, and I'll still be playing video games on the internet in front of you, hopefully. Look at that clean driving. Oh my goodness, so clean. It's a DRM that scans your computer all the time while you're playing to make sure the game isn't pirated. For a live service game, that makes no fucking sense.
How can I help you boys?
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. I'm
Detectives
skeptical.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
It can affect performance.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
The early morning Warframe grind. I mean, with Marvel Snap. 17 days. Are you ready?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
All right. We investigated the jewelry. So we can only go to the rail yard now, so let's go there next. Make sure I can go. No cars coming. All right. There's a trolley coming that almost hit me, but it's fine. Clean driving.
Problem. We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
Who the heck knows if you'll
prove
need
that,
more?
Mel?
You always need more.
Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping on his vanity.
Can't imagine having a child. I have 2 cats, and that's already too much for me. If you're not going, I'm gonna go. Listen, I'm being a clean driver. I ain't being a patient one, though. I'll run a red light. Nobody's coming. What the fuck? Last I checked, you don't get the right of way on a left turn like that unless the light turns green first. Oh, I have to get all the way down there? Oh, that's awkward. We might have to do some illegal activity. Whoop. Nope, it's not illegal. Never mind. This man is running red lights. Please, I've accidentally hit 17 people. You don't call me in for that, but you call me in for running a red light when nobody's there? This game doesn't even have an option to turn your blinker on. Oh my god, I missed it again. We're back over here. Wait a minute, we might have to do some illegals. How the hell do I get over there? I'm stuck in a loop. Got it. Oh, the cops. Clean driving all the way through. Oh.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak again.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. Skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I don't trust the captain. I don't trust the captain. Oh my.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
Where the hell's the coroner? Oh, there he is.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Alright, we gotta look at another lady. Any rings taken? No rings. How about this hand? Any rings taken? Maybe one.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
All right, we have time of death. We got a grocery list. What do we got? Oh, this is not
This is shit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
Trace address of Levine's Liquor. Evelyn Summers. Okay. Another bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar, corner 9th and Main. We have a lot of places we need to investigate.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Movie lot
That's
job.
gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
So that doesn't do any good for us. Oh my. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way. When we last parted, bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You're destroying your own body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut. On your behalf, they say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be beaten. You and need to check yourself in. It will not blank. Yes. We already have a lot of clues that we can work with, but we still have a couple people we'll need to question here. Could be a weapon left behind over here somewhere. Make sure you gotta check everything. Hello, please shoot me. No, that would get me arrested. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Based off the please shoot me, I assume you were not doing well, and I hope the day can get at least better.
Optimistic, Cole.
This guy's T-posing. This guy looks like Charles Boyle. Alright, let's talk to the people first.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
What the fuck? This dude was kissing a dead body?
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
Writing the theoretical, historical part of my paper, and it's a pain. 15 minutes to write 2 sentences. If it takes me that long to write anything in this whole paper, you're gonna need a year. Nah, once you get it rolling, The beginning's always the hardest. It's always the hardest getting the beginning done. Hope you're doing good, Bradley.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Okay.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
The way he's looking, I think we have to doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
Oh.
Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
That dude was kissing a body. Okay, a kiss on a dead body.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
That's good help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Oh my god. Yuck, that guy is very disgusting.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective.
Something just fell.
Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Alright, we have a liquor store to investigate. We got a few things to investigate, to be honest. We got a whole lot we can do now. We'll go to Levine's liquor store first. How the hell do we get out of here?
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
What's up, unexplainably weird? Hi, 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 hi.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Have fun. Have some fun. This beat is sick. You want to take a ride on a tickle stick? Let's play a love game. Play a love game. Do you want love? Do you want pain? Having fun? Oh, having fun? Yeah. I'm being the best detective that I can be. Look at me being a good law-abiding citizen and waiting in traffic like a freaking chump. Screw citizens. I don't got time for this. Oh, that was a yellow light. Don't worry. We didn't run a red light. So, like, this isn't GTA where you can run people over? Well, you can run people over, but you're also a cop, so running people over will affect your score at the end of every case negatively. So, yeah, I'm trying to be not a reckless driver. Trying to be the best driver that I can be. God, this liquor store is so far away from the goddamn rail yard. It's supposed to be the closest one to the rail yard. This case is going to be the one that I don't have to spend any of my money. Even though I don't think the money matters on damages you do, but I'm going to have no damages on this case. Minus like 80 bucks to the city because I accidentally ran over a damn bench. But don't worry about that bench. Everything else has been clean driving so far.
You're taking the next left.
Take the next right.
It's left at the next intersection.
I forgot that you could have your partner guide you on where you need to go.
Head right.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You cut me off when I'm trying to take a right, even though you were clearly in the right there. What's up, Alex? Good morning. Oh my.
What can I do for you? LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Galloway's an alcoholic.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
An alcoholic in a liquor store. About to have breakfast? Hell yeah. Hopefully it's going to be a good day of gaming and making money. That's all we can ask for, right?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Who the hell is... What kind of name is that?
She wasn't always such a loner.
Boys. What up, Shark? What up, Monica Chan? How'd the Kratos cosplay go? Kratos cosplay went good. The only negative was I had to use olive oil to take it out, so take the paint off, so I was drenched in olive oil.
Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
You got this, la la la. Hope you're doing good, Monica. You're a bowling pin.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Nothing else? Looks like we got nothing else here for Evelyn Summers. Do we ask this guy questions? Oh, we do. Okay. 42, male. Blue eyes, black hair. Yeah, it made my skin look
We're trying
Very
to account
nice.
for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Truth.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
All right. Relationship with the victim.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
He doesn't have a reason to lie right now, so truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
This guy seems like a good guy. Mr. Robbins, liquor store owner.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Seems like he's telling the truth again, so I'm gonna say truth.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
No, I was 2 for 3.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
So what's the story behind this case? Evelyn Summers was murdered in a rail yard by, well, a piece of shit. We'll say that. You know, if you're going around murdering people, you're probably not that useful to society, eh? And now we have to figure out what her movements were, what she was doing. Do you get anything for getting it all right? I don't know. Maybe 5 stars in a case, but that was the first question I messed up in this case. There's probably some achievements for doing everything right in every case, but I definitely am not doing that. If I had all the time in the world, I'd be getting all the achievements in every game I play, but I do not have all the time in the world. We have Suicide Squad to play. But I don't think I'll beat this game, because there's still a good amount in this game to do. Like, we haven't even gotten to the arson cases yet. And that's where I stopped the last time I played. Eyes on the road, Dylan. Last time I took my eyes off the road, I got into an accident. I was too busy reading Twitch chat. Is King the lion in Tekken? Or the leopard or the cheetah?
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning...
That's who I would play.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
There's only one guy here,
What's your
so...
name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
Wow, what are the odds of that?
Starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Criminal history. Known associate of murder victim Evelyn Summers.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
I want to say doubt. I could use one of my intuition points. I have 2 of them. I'm going to use an intuition point and ask the community. Okay, it was doubt. I shouldn't use my intuition points when I guess it.
Or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
Joel, thanks for
Regular
lurking.
Fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
All right, relationship with the
You
victim.
say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
I think this is a lie because the book owned by McCaffrey. Lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Then why does she have a book with your name on it?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag.
Classic.
He's your man.
2 for 2.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
All right, we're on a roll. +5 experience. We don't know who Tieran is, but we'll get there. Maybe I should probably ask the bartender.
Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, though.
No, we are gonna keep the man waiting. We have to go to a bowling alley. We have to go to a bowling alley. Would you guys say Tekken 8 is easier than Street Fighter? I feel it's not because it's all fighting games. I can't play those fighting games. There's way too many combos to know. Right when I turned my siren on, everyone turned their blinkers on. In unison. Yeah, with modern controls, it's very accessible, but I feel like the skill seal... I feel like your ceiling of rank isn't as high with modern controls because people with the classic controls will just kick your ass once you get to a certain point, you know? I only played like 6 hours of Street Fighter 6. God, this case is gonna take forever if all this patience I'm showing while driving. Oh! Oh! Clean driving. What? This is not the bowling alley! No!
That's the guy from the paper.
I wanted to go to the bowling alley. What the fuck is this? I put the bowling alley as my destination.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know. Find the goddamn.
There's such a thing as soap, you know.
Oh, just you wait.
Why are you driving like a normie? I'm trying to get the least amount of money done in one of these missions.
What's this about, Captain?
Just
and
one
Bob
mission.
have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copy.
Sup, Cat Loaf?
I've been banging the same.
Good morning.
But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
I don't trust this captain.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heavens to Betsy?
Got orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Grown men playing at being boys.
Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all those cases?
Heavens to Betsy?
One of these days.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love and war.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Wait a minute, I need to make a call. Now we'll go to the bowling alley.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, we got McCaffrey's apartment. But I think we still should go to the bowling alley first. Bowl a few games up, you know?
Let me pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Bowling alley time. No, Dr. Prod. No one has made that joke yet. But I hope people make that joke and give me money. I can never say no to money, especially with tax season coming. This is the one case I'm gonna drive smart. The operators are very fast without Google. They know how to do their job. Who wants to go bowling? My cousin, let's go bowling.
Ladies, how often does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes. That smells awful good.
Yes, fresh pancakes.
What is
made
happening?
with Mullingar flour. Mullingar makes it so easy.
You got bad news for me? What is it?
Tender, delicious pancakes are
I looked in this and an account for me to gift a sub to called Extasub.
Mullingar flour can be used for breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Runs 4 red lights.
That is satisfying, good eating, and makes your mouth water.
Drive smart as in not hit anything. I'll run red lights if I need to.
Mullingar flour was the first to use steel rollers to process grain into the high-quality flour moms love. You can cheer up, son. Call the grocer. A new shipment of Mullingar flour arrives every week. Mullingar flour.
Almost hit him. We're gonna have 0, 0, 0 by the end of this case, man. $0 in all fees. What's up, Reld? Happy today? Oh, a strike. Damn, mamma mia. It's gonna be my first 5-star case. I've gotten a few 4 stars.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
She's the killer.
Conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
I kind of want to know what year she was born. Hey, I just saw somebody running.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Tiernan, LAPD.
Why do people just run when they see the cops? Oh, Jesus. Why is he yelling? Because she's old.
There.
They just take other people's car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land.
Fuck!
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Can you hit a shot, Rusty?
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. That's the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Give it up, LAPD.
Why do they always run? We didn't even question him. Makes me skeptical of the guy, you know? Seatbelts weren't even invented yet. Weren't seatbelts invented in the 60s?
Right here by Miss
Even though he just pretended to put on a seatbelt? Did anyone just see fucking Rusty? Okay, let's go do the street crime, I guess. Wasn't it like 1963 seatbelts were invented or something like that? Okay, wait, let's go. I remember doing a freaking report in chemistry class on seatbelts. I don't know why, but I think it was the 1960s. When were seatbelts invented? Oh. The first modern 3-point seatbelt, the so-called CIR Griswold restraint commonly used in consumer vehicles, was patented in 1955. And is a standard equipment in 1958. It was 1958 is when they started becoming a thing. 1885 was the first seatbelt. Holy shit. Were cars even invented in 1885? What, do you have to have a seatbelt on a horse? When are they required? In New Hampshire, if you're over the age of 18, they're not required. Now you know. In case you didn't know, because none of you live in New Hampshire, out of my knowledge, New Hampshire does not require you to wear a seatbelt over the age of 18, and they don't require you to wear a helmet if you drive a motorcycle if you're over the age of 18. Because their state motto is live free or die. That's silly. It's a very silly law. But you won't get arrested if you're not wearing a seatbelt. Live free or die. I will let you know I always wore my seatbelt when driving in New Hampshire. My goal in life is to have a car again, so me and Kat can go do stuff out in the world. Sounds very nice.
Car 11K,
Live in
go
Old
a heck of a
Hampshire.
further.
Don't go live in New Hampshire. It's crazy.
Citizen reports suspicious activity at 111 South Alameda. 2 male GTA suspects spotted with a delivery truck believed to be stolen.
Time to move there. They don't got tax. Income tax, you don't gotta pay that. Or state tax, you don't gotta pay that. So being a streamer in a place like New Hampshire is very, very good.
LAPD, stop what you're doing.
A belt. Leave him be.
Oh, Jesus. We're gonna have to chase this thing down.
You, get back here.
I don't got time for you, Rusty. How is this truck faster than me?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Motherfucker, what are you doing? What? He's not done? He's got hit by a fucking train.
Son of a bitch. Put your hands in the air.
Frank Morgan? Yeah, look, it was Harry's idea to boost a truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Why are we in the water? We're in the water. All right, 22 out of 40 street crimes complete. All right, let's go to McCaffrey's apartment now. Unless another street crime pops up. What is this music? Any car owners in here? Is it expensive? My rule in life is if you see a streamer owns a car, a house, or anything big like that, they're living pretty good. Cars are too expensive. We have to go back to being a good driver for this case still. Hopefully the street crime doesn't affect my rating on the case, because I did run over a few benches, I think. Didn't kill anybody. Still haven't killed anybody in this game. I don't think I've really hit anybody besides maybe like one person. I did one time accidentally run into a police officer because he stopped right where I was going, and it was very awkward. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested. My normie driving, as Game Nerd would say. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, well, this is the wrong way. I immediately restarted when I killed that cop. Because I wasn't trying to kill a cop! You would have done the same thing. You're a law-abiding citizen. I assume you're all law-abiding citizens. Criminals don't have time to use Twitch. They're too busy breaking the law. Why are we all driving so slow? No harm, no done. No harm done. You played this game when you were a kid. Hey, Alini! I played this game when it came out. I think I was 14 when it came out, and then I never beat it. Hope you're doing good. This game is very good. Even though I suck at being a detective. The good news is I know what not to do if streaming fails. I know to not be a detective. Lacking sleep but chillin'? Hell yeah. Lacking sleep club? The life of a content creator? Oh my god, we finally fucking made it. How am I? I'm doing okay. Killing my stream with variety one day at a time, you know? Streaming video games on the internet.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Apartment 6. Are we just gonna bust his door down? Because we have no regard. Where the hell's apartment 6? Probably on the 2nd floor. Yep. Is he gonna run as well? Oh my god. Very impatient. Dude left out a dirty bowl. God, you gotta at least soak that shit. My god, what's the matter with you? At least soak, dude. Why is there plates of food everywhere? What a slob. Oh, it's the second half to the letter. For your heating, you can come home. I've put your things back in your old room with a lock at the door for your privacy. And you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does, and that if you consider what I've said, I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe, and that one day you will knock on my door, and the gift between us will be mended. Or the rift. With love and understandingly, your mother, Augusta Summers.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
And he's gonna pop up in his apartment and be like, what the hell?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh my, okay, well this certainly adds some
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Why does a bowling alley?
Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
I think we found our guy. There was no fingerprint scanning back in 1947. You're just smoking in here, lady? Dude, thank God we don't live in 1947 where everybody would just smoke everywhere.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
How does everybody know that? Does everybody read the newspaper? Not until 1892 that fingerprints were used to solve a crime in Argentina. Police discovered a bloody fingerprint on a doorframe and analyzed it to identify the murderer. In that same year, many police departments began to keep fingerprints on file.
Sit down and we'll talk. I'll go get our wheels.
Wow. Well, not the LAPD. Can you imagine? No internet. No internet. No Google. Can you imagine? Oh my God, what would you do when you have a weird lump on your shoulder and you don't know what to do? Hey, work? Yeah, that sounds horrible. Foreman dining table seats sound nice if they have seatbelts, but smoking on a plane sounds horrible. Imagine just sitting up there in a ball of smoke cloud for 6 hours flying from Boston to LA. Without the internet, me and Burgle would have never met. Oh yeah, Burgle. What's up, Doog?
Don't make me chase you.
I remember no internet as well.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Growing up, I had, like, no internet.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be the cat. Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson.
No internet were the good days. They were the good days. I'm not going to agree to that because my entire livelihood depends on people giving me money on the internet.
His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
Growing up.
I'll hold you to that.
Growing up sucks. I wouldn't want to do it again. Are you kidding me? I like being an adult more than being a kid. Ugh, it sounds horrible. We want to be 16. Life is sweet when you're growing up so fast. You gotta make the good times last. 16, got a new job today. Got a new job, gonna start at the mall today. I think I'm on the railroad tracks. Wait, were those the railroad tracks? I don't know if those are the railroad tracks. You have no idea what you chatted about? Being a kid equals bullying?
One of these suspects, Jim.
Were you the bully?
It's either McCaffrey
Or were you the victim?
I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Hey, pirate. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, game nerd, imagine. Oh, my little game nerd took a shit today. He's growing up so fast. He's gotta make the good times last. You were bullied? Fuck those people.
Ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Alibi for McCaffrey.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Wait a minute, let me view my evidence. Wait, let's use my intuition. I can't remember what he said. Lie. Okay, he was lying.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The tire iron. Yes, the tire iron.
You're going to have to do better than that, detective.
What?
What the hell?
Was it this testimony?
Mouthpiece got stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
It's crazy to me how popular lewd VTuber models are on Twitch. It's crazy.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Oh my.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Doubt.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Damn. Victim's book found.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You might be telling the truth.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
Dude, 2 in a row wrong. Oh my god.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Doubt.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Truth.
Evelyn was beaten to death with a lug wrench. We found a wrench at McCaffrey's apartment.
You see? It was McCaffrey. He had nothing but hatred for me and Evelyn.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at our old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan.
Oh, can I restart this part? Jesus Christ. 0 for 4. Oh my god. Never seen something worse. Oh my god.
Railroad someone else. I'm not saying anything.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm thinking moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Okay. Let's get some questions right. I'm 5 in a row lost.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
That's a lie!
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Well, we have your criminal record. No, I'm not getting everything wrong. Boom.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Oh. Charge the suspect.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of
That was
Evelyn
easy.
Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch.
All
Another
because she
red to
stole a
boot.
book?
Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at a prison graveyard.
We did it! We got him arrested. You gonna cry? I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye. Let's go, la la la. Don't look at the questions answered. Oh my god. 7 for 13. $58 of city damage. Oh, I couldn't even get the perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. 7 for 13. That's horrible. That's horrible. Well, like and subscribe, YouTube Let's Play, I guess. Everything goes on YouTube.